Hi, Sam Sorbo here for the Accidental Homeschooler. Thanks for joining me. We've been talking this whole week about parenting is hard, homeschooling isn't, and we talked about blowing things up, and the punishment must fit the crime. And today I want to talk to you about being your kid's hero. So how do you do that? Well, we've been saying that you are the adult, so you are creating the relationship that you want to see, the relationship that you want to have, okay? And so part of that would be painting yourself as the hero. And how do you do that? You find places where you can shine. So for instance, your kid messes up and is being punished, okay? Let's say that part of the punishment is they have to vacuum the stairs, okay? They complete vacuuming the stairs and that fulfills their duties and fulfills their punishment, right? What do? You don't say, well, at least you did that, right? No. You say, you know what? I'm proud of you. I mean, it's hard to take your lumps. That's a hard thing to do, to be punished for something. You probably don't even think that it's right that you should be punished because you did that wrong thing, even though we had a very long discussion about it, right? You don't say all that, but I'm just saying, and you say, but I saw how you vacuumed the stairs and you did a good job, and that's commendable. That's being very respectable and responsible, and I appreciate that. Good for you. You're growing into a fine young adult. And all of a sudden, you've turned their woes into something where you're proud of them. And that's what they want. Kids want you to be proud of them. They want accolades. Now, you can't just give the accolades freely because then they mean nothing. So that's why the whole focus these days with every child gets a trophy. You know, my son got his first trophy and he saw that every other child, not just on his team, but for every other team got a trophy, and he just broke it over his knee and threw it away. He's like, I don't want that. Nobody wants that. So find the moments where you can draw out and commend and praise your child, because then you become the hero, as well as the adult, the responsible party, the person who metes out judgment and punishment, right? But it's not all of one and none of the other. It's both together. That's what makes it work. And then if they disappoint you, because you have praised them in the past and because you have that relationship with them, first of all, they won't seek to disappoint you. They will seek the opposite. And secondly, if they disappoint you, they will disappoint themselves. So they're less likely, on purpose. I mean, you know, they're not seeking to disappoint you because they understand that their ego is tied up in all of that. So make sure that you find avenues to be your child's hero. Go to bat for your child. And I'll admit, I've made mistakes. I mean, it's not like I'm perfect, but I realized early on that I needed to figure out ways of applauding my kids, each of them in their own way, in order to grow in stature. And so now my 18-year-old calls me for advice. A lot. Like almost too much. Like, no, I'm kidding. Because that's the relationship we have. And I praise him because that's part of our relationship. And it's important. We all need praise. You should be the first source of praise for your children. And let me add this, when you're with other people, praise your children to other people. Don't go overboard. Don't make it like too syrupy or too sappy, or, you know, what we talked about earlier about how you have to blow things up. Don't blow it up so that it's obvious. Just say, you know, this is my daughter. She just learned a new song on the piano. It's amazing. I wish I could play like that. How are you doing? And then your daughter hears that and she's like, wow, she's proud of me. It's nice. Wouldn't you want somebody doing that for you? So you can have that relationship with your child. Because parenting is challenging, but you can do it. You have to. Homeschooling's not. Homeschooling is the avenue to having that relationship, the one that you really desire with your child. That's it for me. Check out the description, lots of stuff in there, and please share with a friend. Also subscribe. Thanks so much. Go have a good day.